Hey Tankers, Banzi Duck here. So, long time no see. um, well, quick update, I guess. Everything's going good. Been playing World of Tanks. Been going through kind of a slump. It seems like I've hit a wall. I was playing a lot of tier sixes, kind of just trying to get used to the game again, play the game correctly, learn how to play, become a better player. And I was doing pretty good. I mean, I was averaging in my recents, 50 to 52%, so things were working out pretty well. And then I hit a slump. And I mean, that was like it felt like it was a 3 month slump. And I'm sure it was for the last at least 300 games, right? And, we all do it. We all go through it. And there's times where it's just like, what the hell's going on? And so, I've been doing a little science experiment on my own behalf. I installed XVM just because I needed to see, was it strictly the way I was playing? Was it the teams? Was it a combination of stuff? And I'm very big into, what are the stats telling me? What happens here? And so, I installed XVM because I just wanted to see, am I running into teams where I have a bunch of new players and it's just they don't know how to play or what? And lo and behold, the stats from what they've been telling me is, I generally fall into the mix of average to below average, maybe a 50%er here and there. But somewhere in the neighborhood of 49 to lower win rates. So the games are proving to me, at least through from what I'm able to see in the stats, is that I'm dealing with players who may or may not have as many games as I do, and somewhere in the 24,000 area, I think I am, and may not be playing as well, or fully understand the map, or still out there just playing a whack-a-mole, and then of course occasionally you've got the 60,000 plus game player who's just tearing it all up. So that's kind of what I've been doing, just trying to figure out, was it my play? And no, some of it was my play. Some of it was just me being stupid. I don't know if I was being overly cautious. I don't know if I was being overly aggressive. I mean, I'm doing it all. I'm all over the board on that. So just kind of went back and said, okay, let's try and break this down. So anyway, this game. I'm in my Easy 8. We're on Province. It's a pure Tier 6 battle. And, this map is just kind of it's a shooting gallery. That's all it is. It's strictly a shooting gallery. I mean, you put a light tank in the middle of that map, and with its view range, it's going to light up everything, right? But it's just a shooting gallery, and, you're going to run into aggressive play. You're going to run into non-aggressive play. For those of you who play Tier 6 and that and have played on this map, it's kind of like, what's that one? I absolutely hate it, where the train tracks run through the middle and you have the hills. Wide Park, I think it is. I mean, I hate that map. I like this one better than I like Wide Park. I'll be honest about that. But it's an aggressive map. I think this map should, Tier 6, even Tier 7 and Tier 6, I think are a little too much for this map. It's kind of like Mines. I think Mines should stop at Tier 6 and not go to Tier 7, 8, and 9, and 10. But that's my opinion. I'll stick to it, but that's my opinion. But what I've found with this game is this game was kind of like the turning point where I think I've broken through the bubble. I'm now on the plus side of the wins versus losses, at least in the past few games. So, it's kind of like a batter slump, right? Or a pitcher slump, or a hockey player slump. You got to push through it. You got to figure out what you're doing wrong, not change the whole world, but just figure out what you adjusted to cause it, and then just push through. And that's kind of what I've done. And all I've done is basically tried to play smarter. Just tried to play smarter. So I'm platooned here with Mayhem, and he's in his Thunderbolt. And like I said, we're on Province. And this is not going to be a great game. It was a good game for me. I ended up walking out with a mark of excellence on the tank. I thought I played fairly well, taking a upper tier medium to a good spot and trying to use it correctly. Now, I've been playing a lot of the Easy 8, the Thunderbolt, the Fury, the E2 at Tier 6 and been really enjoying it because I've pretty much loaded up all my other tanks, with the Battle Pass points. So, been working on these and haven't been playing much of the Tier 8s, 9s, and 10s. Once in a while I'll play a game here and there, but I've been spending a lot of time down at Tier 6 and just like I said, trying to perfect my game, bring my win rate up and, and get better so that when I do move up to the upper tiers, I play smarter. If that makes any sense. So anyway, we spawned over here on the south side, and Mayhem and I, after a quick discussion, decided that we want to move over to the other side of the map and see if we can get over there and not get into the shooting gallery. That's the 1, 2, 3 line, but get over here where we might have some shots on the other side, and of course, push down the 890 line. Use the gun depression that these tanks have. So we're rolling along. And it's been a long couple months. I just got over a small bout of COVID. Not small, the first and only bout of COVID I had. And I tell you, that was no fun. No fun at all. Didn't end up going to the hospital or anything like that. Nothing that bad. But I can definitely see where it got in and really tore people up. So, anyway, we're all healthy and back on the track. So, able to play some tanks. Anyway, we're rolling up over here. We make it up the hill, and lo and behold, we got a Jackson. I just auto-aim him real quick. He pops me in the track. I'm trying to get up underneath him, and I come up a little high, hit him right in that curve there. And he's got 2 shots into my tracks, and fix that. And now we got a KV2 that's rolling up here and not penetrating him. Start trying to be smart. As you can see, I have a big old man penetration markers so I can read the numbers instead of this little green dot. Mayhem pulls up and gets around me, and he's trying to get up into that rock, and there's a bad shot into the VK. And so what we see at this point is they just made a mad rush over here. I mean, these guys just hard charged down here, thought they could hold us up at the J8 area and kind of pin us down, which would give their side some possible shots on us from the backside, put us in somewhat of a crossfire. And they just didn't expect some fast reloading mediums to get over here and kind of halt their progress. So take out the heavy tank number 6. We now have a Churchill 7 who's rolling in on me. He's just gonna try and bully me, and that's what we see. You see that a lot down here at Tier 6, honestly. Anyway, he's down, and we neutralize their push. And what that does is it tends to neutralize the play over on the north side, because now those guys are meeting some stiff resistance. They've taken out the ability to get crossfires going back and forth. Or we've taken it out. So pop the T-58, by shooting underneath the dead heavy tank number 6. I did go to the gold, I'll be honest. By the time I saw that Churchill, it was like, whoa, we're going to need some definite penetration here. Another thing I've noticed lately is a lot of gold. A lot of players shooting a lot of gold. I'm not sure. I've seen it at all the tiers recently. So anyway, Mayhem's pinched up over here. He's down to 22%. I'm still pushing along at roughly probably 60% health. And, we're doing okay. We've neutralized the onslaught that we had. We're being very cautious. That's the thing I've been trying to work on, is just not rolling out there and neutralizing my tanks, and trying to look at, what's going on. 6-4 game, a couple TDs, couple RD, mediums and heavy, and it looks like most of the mediums and heavy have gone over to the other side, except for this Type 58. And we're going to see if that's not necessarily the case here pretty soon, as the BK3601H rolls in. And it's like, oh, okay. KB2's decided to come off the hill, and he's going to come down here and decide he's just going to roll in there. He's a KB2. So he's rolling in there. That allows Mayhem and I to kind of push up a little bit, because figure he's going to be the main target. Nobody wants to get blapped with the AP shell from a KV2, right? Or the cold shell. Not that anybody's really using the HE anymore on that. So, Type 58's hiding on the other side of the house. I want you to watch his Cromwell. He's over there on the other side, and he's going to eventually make some moves. And he played a really good game. He eventually is going to make some moves and come over here, and it's going to end up helping us quite a bit. We also have the VK30, say what is it, 3001 maybe 3002. That's up there on the J9 area, and the KV2 rolls out. He's taking some shots. There's an ash horn back there. Obviously, the RD is back there, and so he paid the price, and we have the VK that's back there too, 3601. The 32OM comes down off the top, and he's going to push in. So I'll kind of come around and see if they can't, pinch this Type 58 back there. I suppose I could have been a little more aggressive here, but at the same point, I didn't want to just roll out and die, kind of like the 3002. But I am going to push in now, because now we've taken care of the Type 58, right? And now it's at VK. Doing the math, I can see that we've got some TDs back here, and what took him out? Nashorn took out the KV2, so got to watch out for him. We need to get this 3601 out of here, so put a couple shots into him. I see that tree go down, and I'm like, what is back there? That kind of spooked me a little bit. Now you can see the Cromwells come up, and he's trying to light right at that road right in the middle, so kind of pinching that VK between him and us. And now he's got to fight on two fields, two areas, and he's down, and thanks to the Cromwell. And Mayhem and I push up, and we kind of get boxed in here, get lit. I do. The Sixth Sense is going to go off. There it is. So I'm figuring, okay, it's got to be a TD. So I'm trying to get behind this rock and in each other's way here. We do have comms, so we're constantly, I'm saying, hey, where do you want me? Okay. I can't, because I'm trying to figure out where he's going, and he keeps rolling up and rolling back and rolling up and rolling back, and I can't figure out what he's trying to do. So I finally just roll in front of him like, I'm done, and start working on this Basato, and he's yelling at me, quit blocking my shot. And excuse me, still got a frog in my throat. Anyway, so the Basato's down. I think Mayhem had a kill mission he was working on. So, trying to work with him on that. And I just push in, figure, okay, it's time to light this Nash horn up. And nice casemate TD, quick firing gun. And I figure, okay, he can't maneuver too well. Go back there, and he puts a shot into me. 259, thank you very much. Takes me down to 375. Spot the Hummel. Let it zoom in so I can miss. But I do get spotting damage on that one, so we'll go with that. Complete my mission. Got a kill. Been working a lot on the personal missions, going back and doing them with honors. And honestly, it's been working out quite well for the first two personal missions. I'm still on the Type 55 mission. Last mission on each one of those. I can drink a coffee here. So we're down to the RD and the Nash horn. And I was like, I thought the Cromwell would come up, but it looks like he maybe is thinking about going down below. And I push out, Sixth Sense doesn't go off, and I'm like, okay. I didn't quite wait long enough for the Sixth Sense, but I figured he wasn't here. He's got to be behind this building. Excuse me. And I thought he was going to be looking at me, and he wasn't. Put a shot into him, and that is the victory. Well, I did get a mark of excellence out of that, so I'm pretty proud of that. First class, spotter, fire for effect, and Confederate. 58,054 in credits, 5,362 in experience. And I think I took a good chunk out of a majority of their team. Either in spotting or damage, I'm not sure, but either way. As it sits, I came in number 2 in base experience, so I got 1,541 in damage, 2 kills for base XP of 979. 25 shots were fired, 16 of them hit, so there's a little bit of bad gunnery on my behalf. But of those 16, 14 penetrated. Straight up 1541. I did block 240, and I assisted for 1147. Made some credits, made some good experience. So, excuse me, I apologize for the coughing. But all in all, like I said, it's just this was the game that was kind of the turning point where I could tell I was starting to get back into the groove. I was starting to things were starting to go back to the way they were, where things were going in my favor. A lot of it is just pushing through, and sometimes you get that slump. And when I used to coach hockey, you would tell goalies and players, you got to push through it. You can't change everything. You can't just go, I'm going to wipe everything out and start over. You can't do that. You got to push through and change little things and figure out what you're doing. So we'll see. Hopefully, I'll keep on the upward trajectory, and if I do, we'll get more videos. So. But anyway, that's my Easy 8 on Province in a standard battle. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't like the video, hit the don't like button. Leave a comment. YouTube thrives on comments, so be sure to leave a comment. I greatly appreciate everything you guys have done for me and the support that you have given me. So, again, this is Banzi Duck out.